Hello. 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 Am I audible?
Hello, ma'am. You are audible.
Okay. Thank you. So, good morning to one and all. The inaugural ceremony of the 28th ICFOST is about to begin shortly. So, meanwhile, I would request you all to mute your microphones. Thank you. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, very hearty good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Lend me your ears as I, Dr. Ritika Joshi, on behalf of the organizing committee of the 28th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists, ICFOST, would like to acknowledge the virtual and august presence of eminent guests Dr. Bhagwatji Karan, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, who is also the chief guest of today's function, Professor Aniruddha B. Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CSIR CFTRI, Mysuru, Professor R. Kumar, Associate Director, DRDO DFRI, Mysuru, Professor Pramod Yole, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, BAMU, Aurangabad, Professor Uday Annapure, President, AFSTI and Director, ICT Janla, Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan, Honorable Secretary, AFSTI, Dr. Nandini Shetty, Joint Secretary, AFSTI, Dr. Naveen Shivana, Honorable Treasurer, AFSTI, and all the eminent professors, scientists, and students. Warm greetings to all of you. I welcome you all to the inaugural function of the 28th ICFOST. Before we kickstart today's event, let us all seek the abundant blessings of God Almighty. Now we will have our traditional auspicious virtual lamp lighting ceremony. So may I request the IT team to play the lamp lighting video. Thank you. Hello. I request my IT team to kindly play the light lightning video.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you. May I now request you all to pray to Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, to give us wisdom and make this world a better place. May I now request our IT team to kindly play the Saraswati Vandana. I request the IT team to kindly play the Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्।
Thank you, everybody. Now I request Professor Uday Annapure, President, AFSTI and Director, ICT Janna, to present the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to all the participants for this event. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Bhagwatji Karad, Honorable Minister of State for Finance Ministry, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, New Delhi. Professor Aniruddha Pandit, Vice Chancellor, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CSIR, CFTRI, Mysore. Dr. Arvind Datta Semwal, Director, DRDO, DFRL, Mysore. Professor Pramod Yole, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan, Honorary Secretary. Dr. Naveen Shivanna, Honorary Treasurer. All the Vice Presidents and all erstwhile Presidents of AFSTI at headquarters. All the respected dignitaries of the dais, including all ex-presidents of AFSTI, CEC members, all chapter presidents and local executive committees of various chapters, committee members of various committees, including principals of the various food technology institutions, colleges, educational trust members, scientists from different institutions, ICFOST committee members, representatives of the various companies, exhibitors, government representative, press, media, and all the participants, and all my dear students. First of all, let me welcome you all to 20th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists, ICFOST 2021. ICFOST 2021 is organized by Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India, along with AFSTI Mumbai chapter and AFSTI Aurangabad chapter. This conference is supported by three distinguished institutions, namely Central Food Technological Research Institute, Mysore, Defense Food Research Laboratory, Mysore, and the Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Amantram Aksharam Nasti Mulaman Manoshadam Ayogyaha Purusho Nasti Yojakasta Durlabaha. What I mean by this Sanskrit mantra is that there is hardly any letter in the alphabet which cannot be used as a mantra. Similarly, there exist no roots in the word which cannot be used as medicine. Likewise, there is no incompetent or useless person on this earth. Scarce is the person who knows how to make good use of all these. As we all are aware, the entire world has been eclipsed by COVID-19. For last 2 years, we have decided to organize the ICFOST 21 entirely online. This decision has been taken keeping in mind everyone's safety, and I am pretty sure that we all make this event very successful. Above Sanskrit Subhashita is giving importance of organizing committee. Nothing is impossible if organizer is competent enough to make sure the things happen. On this pretext, before we start the actual event, let me take you through my journey with the AFST. It is a special honor and privilege for me to being my term as a president of this esteemed premier association since I started as a student member of AFSTI way back in the year 1991 while studying at the College of Food Technology, then Marathwada University, Parbhani. Slowly and steadily, I reached to this highest position of this association. I am truly thank this great scientific association which acknowledges the hard work, nurtures the talent, and rewards the results. AFST India is the oldest and biggest association focused by the great visionary Dr. V. Subramaniam in the year 1957 at CFTRI Mysore, and today we have crossed more than 300 of the members with 36 chapters across the country. This is the achievement, is really a great achievement, but still we are waiting to have the increased members of this association so that we can have a very strong association of the food scientists and technologists. The ultimate objective of the AFST as per the constitution is to serve the humanity and the society through its various scientific works, government partnership, and the industry programs. In line with objectives of the AFST constitution, last 1 year, our entire Central Executive Committee worked to overall growth of the food fraternity. We have measured 6 stakeholders such as students, academia, research bodies, government agencies, industries, and society in large. We are happy to say that with your support and blessing, we have done remarkable job in all 6 fronts as decided earlier. I am confident with your support that AFST will achieve newer heights and will continue to be scientific voice of food fraternity. India is changing rapidly with respect to food industry, food fraternity. The growth is so visible. Many new innovative products, startups have actually changed our life. Food scientists and technologists are very, very important part of this transition. with over 1.3 million populations, India needs every day 4 billion meals. Thus, food security and nutritional security is the big challenge for India with sustainable farmer growth. Thus, food processing, food technology gains the importance to convert raw material into value-added product that helps farmers and consumers at the same time. For which AFST is also definitely struggling to make the food technology so prominent and to get connected with all the stakeholders such as consumers and industries in particular. About the ICFOST 2021, the details will be definitely given by Honorary Secretary Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan. But just to brief, I just want to say a few lines. This year, the theme of the program is Emerging and Adaptable Technologies for Sustainable Agro-Food Industries and Economy. That is Eat Safe. We based this theme this theme has been based on the COVID-19 experience, and believe me, folks, this is the most suitable theme related to the today's scenario. We are delighted to organize this mega event in Aurangabad and wish to meet everyone personally, but unfortunately, the new variant of the COVID did not let this happen. Hence, we are meeting virtually. To make this event happen seamlessly and hassle-free, there has been a lot of committees, organizations, groups, and individuals are involved into that, and their hard work have made this happen today. Without their hard work, probably it should not be happen. For this, I humbly acknowledge the continued support of CFTRI, DFRL, and ICT Mumbai, along with Ministry of Food Processing, Food Safety Standards Authority of India, and all our supporting knowledge and media partners, and the sponsors who are the important to make this event a grand success. I'm very happy to convey to my student members that we are included a separate student session for you to showcase your talent along with the poster presentations. How it is possible to conclude my welcome address without acknowledging the hard work and the timely support that we have received from our sponsors. Therefore, I would like to thank all the dignitaries who sent their messages, blessings to the ICFOST 21 through souvenir and in person. Today, on behalf of my CEC colleagues, I congratulate all who have been awarded, all the who will be going to be awarded now, and all the speakers who are going to present their research work, and all those who are going to attend the great event to help the Indian food fraternity. I would like to thank Institute of Chemical Technology, CFTRI, Mysore, DFRL, and all the sponsors again, patrons, advisory board, board members, various committee chairs, co-chairs, conveners, members of all our vendors, especially IT vendor for making the function so grand. I would like to extend my thankfulness to all the CEC colleague, advisory member, committee members, AFST headquarters staff, and volunteers who are tirelessly contributed the success of ICFOST 2021. I humbly thank today the Chief Guest Bhagwatji Karat, Honorable Minister of the State for Finance, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, New Delhi, Professor A.B. Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CFTRI, Dr. Anil Sembal, Director, DFRL, and of course, Professor Pramod Devale, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Let's make India food secure, Atmanirbhar, nutritional security through sustainable agro-food industries and for handsome economic growth of the country through food tech interventions for better tomorrow. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Food Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your invoking, emphatic, and enlightening welcome address. Now I invite Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan, Honorable Secretary, AFSTI, to give a sneak peek about the 28th ICFOST and also to introduce our guests to the virtual audience. Over to you, sir. Over to you, Dr. Vikas.
We are not audible.
I request the audience to kindly cope with us.
Doctor?
Hello?
Now it is audible. I think now it is audible, right?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Sorry for this little technical glitch. So a very good morning to everyone present here and who have joined us or joining us live on our virtual platform as well as on our YouTube channel. Esteemed dignitaries of today's inaugural function, our chief guest, Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, Dr. Bhagwat Kishan Rao Ji Karad, our guests of honor, Honorable Vice Chancellor ICT Mumbai, Professor Anirudh Pandit, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad, Professor Pramod Yovle, Honorable Director, CSIR CFTRI, Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, and Honorable Associate Director, DRDO DFRL, Dr. R. Kumar. Dignitaries joining us live, the Central Executive Committee members, past members of CEC, local executive committees of various AFSTA chapters, our local organizing secretaries of Aurangabad chapter as well as Mumbai chapter, AFSTI fellows, eminent scientists, academicians, members of AFSTI, our esteemed sponsors, colleagues, friends from media and press, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to talk about the ICFOST. The Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India, popularly known as AFSTI, is a premier association of food professionals in Asia, established in 1957 in the beautiful campus of CSIR CFTRI, Mysore, India. The AFSTI represents more than 50% of India's pool of food scientists and technologists. The AFSTI is continuously striving for the economic development of the nation through food science and technology. The major objective of AFSTI is to stimulate and advance knowledge base on various aspects of food science and technology. Towards this objective, AFSTI organizes conventions to bring together the food scientists and technologists from R&D institutions, industry, academia, students and policymakers on a common platform to deliberate on various challenges faced by the agri-food sector in India and to develop strategies and plans to meet these challenges. Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists, that is ICFOST, is the annual convention, and International Food Convention, that is IFCON, is hosted once in 5 years. Following this rich tradition, the AFSTI has organized the 28th ICFOST from 20th to 22nd January 2022. Owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic situation, the conference is organized on virtual platform, though initially it was planned to organize at Aurangabad in physical mode, but due to this pandemic situation, now we have moved to the virtual mode. The theme of the convention is emerging and adaptable technologies for sustainable agro-food industries and economy, that is Eat Safe. The 20th ICFOST is being organized in association with the AFSTI's Mumbai and Aurangabad chapters. The ICT Mumbai, CSIR, CFTRI, and DRDO, DFRL are the co-organizers of the event. As has been our policy to encourage our young students to participate in the activities of the AFSTI, the theme and logo of the ICFOST are selected by organizing a competition among our student members. This year too, the competition was held and the response was overwhelming. This year, the winning entry is by Mr. Sangram S. Vandekar, MTech student, final year, Food Technology of the College of Food Technology, VNMKV, Parbhani, Maharashtra. And he will be duly honored by the AFSTI during ICFOST. The technical sessions on various sub-themes derived from the main theme of the conference are being organized over these 3 days. We are going to have 3 convention talks and 1 memorial talk, that is just after the inauguration program today. And the memorial talk is on the Dr. Amla Memorial Lecture by the esteemed speakers. Over the course of the conference, we will be having 9 plenary lectures by eminent speakers. 79 speakers would deliver their talks on various sub-themes in various technical sessions. We are also going to have 27 oral presentations. More than 200 e-posters have been presented in our virtual poster session. We have also integrated the students' activity and a startup conclave in the conference. The conference is also having a virtual expo component. We look forward to have an overwhelming participation from the fraternity of food scientists and technologists at the ICFOST. I wish you all an intellectually stimulating, pleasant, and memorable conference experience, which you will cherish for years to come. Now, it is my proud privilege to introduce briefly today's chief guest and guests of honor. Dr. Bhagwat Kishan Rao Ji Karat, Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, is our chief guest. Dr. Karat is a renowned surgeon, having educational qualifications of MBBS, MS General Surgery, MCH Pediatric Surgery. Dr. Karat served as Deputy Mayor, Aurangabad Municipal Corporation during 1997 to 1998, then as Mayor from 1999 to 2000 and 2006 to 2007. During 2018 to 2020, he served as the Director, Rural Electrification Corporation, Government of India. He was elected to Rajya Sabha in April 2020. He served as member, Committee on Petroleum and Natural Gas, member, Consultative Committee for the Ministry of Power and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. He has been serving as Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance, Government of India from July 2021 onwards. He has an illustrious record in the public service. With this very brief introduction, we welcome you, sir, to today's function. Professor Anirudh Pandit, Honorable Vice Chancellor of ICT Mumbai, is our guest of honor of today's function. Professor Pandit earned his B.Tech Chem degree from IIT BHU and his PhD Tech degree from UDCT Mumbai, which is now known as ICT. From 1984 till 1990, he worked in the Department of Chemical Engineering, University of Cambridge, United Kingdom as research assistant and then as a research associate. After returning to India in 1990, he joined ICT. He was instrumental in starting a major activity and program in the area of hydrodynamic cavitation for intensification of physical and chemical processing applications. He has been an active industrial consultant for many large national and international companies. Professor Pandit has authored over 370 publications, 5 books, and over 12 book chapters. He has guided 50 PhD students and 68 master's students and has been granted with 16 patents in the last 5 years. He is the recipient of several prestigious national and international awards like Indian National Academy of Science Best Teacher Award, Sri J.C. Bose Fellow of the DST Government of India, Vishwakarma Medal, to name just a few. He has fellowship of prestigious academies, to name them: Indian National Academy of Science, INSA, Indian National Science Academy, National Academy of Sciences, Indian National Academy of Engineering, and the World Academy of Sciences. Professor Pandit has taken over the charge as Vice Chancellor of Institute of Chemical Technology on November 29, 2019. With this very brief introduction, we welcome you, sir, to today's function. We are privileged to have Professor Pramod Yevle, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, as our guest of honor of today's function. Professor Yevle holds the academic qualification of M.Pharm, PhD, and DBM. Professor Yevle has a teaching experience of 33 years and administrative experience of 20 years. He has published 55 research papers and has written 3 books. 19 students have completed their PhD under his guidance, and he has guided more than 65 PG students. He has filed 5 patents and has led to 85 industrial projects. He has several academic awards and honors to his credit, like India's top 20 eminent Vice Chancellor for the year 2020, G.P. Srivastava Award of Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India 2019, Indian Pharmaceutical Association Fellowship Award 2013, to name just a few. He has several professional distinctions like President, Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, Vice President, Indian Society of Pharmacognosy, Executive Member, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Education Division. With this very brief introduction, we welcome you, sir, to today's function. We are privileged to have Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director CSIR CFTRI, as a guest of honor of today's function. Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Singh is an accomplished scientist in the field of food science and technology. After obtaining her MSc degree in food technology in 1988 from CSIR CFTRI Mysore, she worked in industry for a short stint before returning to her alma mater in 1991. She grew up to the position of Chief Scientist and Head of the Protein Chemistry and Technology Department of CSIR CFTRI. She took over as the Director of the CSIR CFTRI Mysore in January 2021. She holds a doctoral degree in food science. During 1996 to 98, she had been with the Institute of Microbiology, Hanover, Germany, as DART Fellow. She has made significant contribution in the area of unfolding protein structure function activity, relationship, proteins, and enzymes as food ingredients, nutraceuticals from traditional food, and technologies for combating malnutrition. She has developed 6 technologies which have been successfully commercialized and licensed to over 40 entrepreneurs so far. She has published 51 research papers and 3 book chapters. She holds 11 patents, including 5 US patents. Dr. Sridevi has guided 7 PhD students and over 40 postgraduate students so far. Currently, 3 students are pursuing their PhD under her guidance. Currently, she is focusing on alternate and unconventional sources of protein and micronutrients to combat malnutrition and development of novel food ingredients for health benefits. Dr. Sridevi has represented the Institute at various prestigious programs such as Young Scientist Fellow, Hanover, Germany, IMF Craft Fellow, Indo-Finland Exchange Program, Speaker in Knowledge Summit in Lyon, France, and so on. She has several awards to her credit, like Best Paper Award of CSIR CFTRI, Best Technology Transfer Award of CSIR CFTRI 2004 and 2008, to name a few. Dr. Sridevi has been the Governing Council member of National Agri Biotechnology Institute, Mohali, DPT, Government of India, DBT Expert Committee on Public Health and Nutrition, BIS Subcommittee on Oils and Oilseeds, Interagency on Micronutrient ICMR, and Board of Studies of Mysore University. With this very brief introduction, I welcome you, Madam, to today's function. We are privileged to have Dr. R. Kumar, Associate Director, DRDO DFRL, as our guest of honor. Dr. R. Kumar holds the MSc and PhD in Food Science. He is currently working as Head Food Engineering and Packaging Technology Division of DRDO Defense Food Research Laboratory, Mysore. Presently, he is heading the Space Food Program of DRDO DFRL for proposed Gaganyaan mission, which is in collaboration with ISRO. He has over 26 years of experience in food packaging, thermal and non-thermal processing technologies. He has developed MRE ration for Army and Navy, has developed suitable packaging material for dehydrated vegetables for Army supply. He has carried out 20 user acceptability field trials at different Army, Navy, and Air Force units. He has been involved in technology transfer of retort processing of RTE foods to 83 industries, tender coconut water processing to 28 industries. Dr. R. Kumar has many awards to his credit, like DRDO Technology Group Award, DRDO Performance Excellence Award, Dr. Vasundhara Memorial Best Research Paper Award, Lalji Godhu Smarak Nidhi Award, and National Technology Innovation Award by Ministry of Chemicals, Fertilizers, Government of India, to name a few. He is scientific panel member of FSSAI and BIS. Dr. R. Kumar has 9 granted patents and 12 patents filed. He has written 6 book chapters and has published more than 80 research papers in international journals. He has more than 120 presentations in national and international seminars and conferences. He has guided 1 PhD student, 14 graduate and 34 postgraduate students. Currently, he is guiding 3 PhD students. With this very brief introduction, I welcome you, sir, to today's function. With this brief introduction of our chief guest and guests of honor, we now move to the next part of the program. Thank you. Over to you, Madam. Ritika, Madam.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and briefing us about the convention and introducing our eminent guests. So moving ahead, may I now request Professor Aniruddha Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, to inaugurate the e-souvenir. Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Mrs. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CSIR CFTRI, Mysuru, to inaugurate the Food Expo. Over to you, madam.
A very good morning to everybody present. Respected chief guest of today, Dr. Bhagwatji Karat, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, New Delhi. Guest of honor, Professor Aniruddha Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai. Guest of honor, Dr. R. Kumar, Associate Director, DRDO DFRL. Guest of honor, Professor Pramod Yole, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Professor Uday Annapure, Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan, Dr. Naveen Shivanna, Ms. Shubhaprada Nishtala, Professor Bhagwan Sakale, delegates, all the AFSTI members, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to have inaugurated the expo, and I thank all the organizers for felicitating this. And I congratulate the organizers for having conducted this under very trying times of COVID-19. When we look at the food processing scenario today, the key words that we hear are natural additives, food safety, energy efficiency, sustainability, nutrition, health, circular economy, waste to wealth, alternate sources of food, IPR, and so on. All of this have been very well captured by the organizers in making the theme of this 28th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists as emerging and adaptable technologies for sustainable agro-food industries and economy, or Eat Safe. Indeed, we all looked forward to come to Aurangabad because it is a historical city and we would have loved to see Ajanta Ellora. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, I'm sure many of the students are also regretting that it is virtual. Nevertheless, thanks to technology, we are still able to really interact and see as if we are physically present there itself. I have personally been associated with the AFSTI since my student days, when it used to be organized only in the CFTRI campus. And I am really happy to see how well AFSTI has grown, incorporating more and more members and from all parts of India. And today it has 36 chapters. So I'm sure it will grow in leaps and bounds, because when you look at the food industry, it is really growing at a very, very rapid pace. And definitely the expo especially is a very integral part, because all the innovations and advancements that are happening in this space will be showcased in the expo. And that is extremely important, be it for the young scientists, students, or even for business people, as well as the food industry, to know what are the latest machinery, what are the latest products, what are the kind of health claims, and so on. And definitely, I am sure, even though it is virtual, everybody would get glimpses of these and will benefit from it. I wish the event to be a great success. Thank you for this opportunity once again.
Thank you, Madam, for your kind and inspiring words. May I now request Dr. R. Kumar, Associate Director, DRDO DFRL, Mysuru, to inaugurate the poster session. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, very good morning to all. Respected Professor Dr. Uday Annapurne, President AFSTI, Dr. Vikas Singh Sawan, Honorary Secretary AFSC India, Professor Anirudh Pandit, Vice Chancellor ICT Mumbai, Dr. Mrs. Sridevi Annapurna Singh Madam, Director CSIR CFTRI, Professor Pramod, Vice Chancellor Dr. Bhimarao Ambedkar University Aurangabad, Professor Anirudh Pandit, Vice Chancellor ICT Mumbai, Professor Pramod Yole, and Dr. Nandini Setti, Dr. Naveen Sivanna, AFST office bearers, CEC members, and all the delegates and the student participants. It gives me an immense pleasure to inaugurate the poster session of the 28th ICFOST, and we are happy to involve with the AFST along with the CSIR, CFTR, and other organizations to conduct this virtual ICFOST 28. At the outset, I congratulate and thank all the organizers for giving me an opportunity. Today in India, we are talking about the food processing sector. India is growing in rapidly. The last 5 years, the gross value added in food processing industry sector has growing at the rate of around 11.2%. And with the global inequalities, now there is a demand for going for the sustainable food technologies. The sustainable food technologies to meet the challenges like global warming and to address the environmental effect in the social responsibility and economic viability base. So we need to develop newer and innovative food processing technologies with sustained efforts. Sustainable food processing is finding a new ways of meeting present needs without compromising the future requirements, viability, green, and given constantly changing economic and environmental conditions. Sustainability in the terms of main driver for social, technological, economic development of the country. So there are a lot of challenges happening in the food industry. Must evolve processing technologies that are effectively not only in processing, food processing methods in a way that minimize the degradation of the components, that is the bioactive components and other nutrients, to relevant for the health and well-being of the humankind. Main challenges of sustainable food processing technology today are the development of efficient and environment friendly food processing technologies. Process integration is a key to achieve efficient environmentally friendly food processing methods and waste minimization, recovery and incorporation of various byproducts in the food processing chain, and incorporating the materials compounds resulting for the well-being of the consumers with the targeted population, and development of efficient technologies for the adequate delivery of the main bioactive components in the nutrient chain. And then, of course, the development of new packaging materials formulations which are environment friendly, as fully consumed are biodegradable and recyclable, whereby the carbon footprint can be maintained. And then development of new packaging solutions that will act not only as a protection barrier, but also act as active and intelligent systems. And then development and implementation of precise and fast food safety evaluation methodologies in the current scenarios. So food formulations that are consumer groups oriented, like elderly people, pregnant women, and children. These are the target which we can achieve during the coming years, so that the sustainable Indian food processing technology will deliver the required demands of the population and the Indian industry. So I convey my best wishes to all the organizers and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. So every year, ICFOST invites students to design logo through competition. Of the 24 entries received this year, the best one has been chosen as the conference logo. And the owner of the logo is also entitled AFSTI Life Membership and a cash prize of rupees 14,000. This year, this prize has been backed by Sangram Vandekar from College of Food Technology, Parbhani. So I now request Professor Pramod Yevle, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad, to felicitate the winner of the 28th ICFOST logo competition. Over to you, sir. Professor Pramod Yevle.
India, Professor A.B. Pandit, one and all. Is it okay? Shall I start? Honor to be with Dr. Bhagwatji Karad, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Government of India, Professor A.B. Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, Dr. Mrs. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CSIR CFTRI Missouri, Dr. Anil Datta Semwal, Director, DRDO DFRL Missouri, Professor Budaya Napure, Director, ICT Marathwada Campus Jalna, President, Association of Food Scientists and Technologists of India, and all the delegates from the different parts of the countries of the dais, organizing committee members of 28th Indian Convention, Dr. Bhagwatji Karad, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Government of India, Professor A.B. Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, Dr. Mrs. Sridevi Annapurna Singh, Director, CSIR CFTRI Missouri, Dr. Anil Datta Semwal, Director, DRDO DFRL Missouri, Professor Budaya Napure, Director, ICT Marathwada Campus Jalna, President, Association of Food Scientists and Technologists of India, and all the delegates from the different parts of the countries of the dais, organizing committee members of 28th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists, faculties, scientists from different institutions, representatives of various companies, exhibitors, government representative, media and press, research scholars, and my dear students participating in the function online. I hope you that all are happy, healthy, and safe in a difficult time. I welcome you all for the 20th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists called ICFOST. We're delighted and eager to welcome you all for this mega event in the historic and heritage city Aurangabad. But due to COVID situation, it couldn't happen and meeting you virtually. ICFOST is the annual event of association, and as it is informed, this is the 28th program which shows the consistency and longevity of the AFST team. The theme of the today's conference is Eat Safe. Friends, India's food production has been consistent and encouraging, especially after the Green Revolution in the early 70s. In spite of continued productivity constraints in case of many crops, India's food production was significant and consistent. By 2050, 2/3 of the world will be urban, and most of the net world population growth will occur in the urban regions in the developing world. A food crisis is looming, with the developing world ill-prepared to sustainable food itself. The close correlation between agriculture processes and natural conditions makes climate change a key consideration for farmers. With changing environmental scenario, farmers are looking to technological innovations to adapt. India has a strong conviction that agriculture has to play a vital role in socio-economic transformation in developing countries and in securing a sustainable future for the planet. India is now focusing to enhance productivity and make post-harvest management robust and giving farmers and buyers a unified national market for optimizing benefit to both. Central government has launched so many schemes and programs for farmers and food processing sector under Skill India. Startup India, Stand Up India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, like this. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries and Government of India is having various schemes for financial assistance to strengthen the food processing sector. Friends, the government has continuously working hard for farmers' development. The agriculture and food scientists can add value to farmers' produce. Honorable Prime Minister has given slogan for doubling the farmers' income. Application of innovative, adaptable, and sustainable technologies could play an important role in doubling the farmers' income in real sense. The evolving technologies and innovations in agriculture are to be mainstream and deployed in the fields. There is a need for startups and entrepreneurs, and this is a crucial to address the challenges of agriculture and food processing sectors. There is a lot of opportunities to link farmers to markets, and startups have huge potential in this area. There has to be efficiency, climate resilience, and high productivity with quality, and we need more and more players to be a part of it. Partnership and collaborations are keys in today's world to take agriculture and food processing sector to next level to harnessing the existing potential. The timing is apt to leverage appropriate technologies for the small and marginal farmers. I would like to appeal to all the scientists and technologists to render your services expertise for farmers and entrepreneurs for value addition and innovation. Today's student can start up and can become job givers rather than job seekers. We have to convert agriculture to agri entrepreneurs. Food startups would play a crucial role in bringing in the required technology and innovation needed. There are more than 700 agri-tech startups in India that are developing customized solutions and product to make agriculture value chain more profitable and remunerative. Thus, food processing sector is a sunrising sector for interest, and there is a huge demand due to COVID pandemic. You all are aware that food leads to good health. The significance of health food has underlined its role during the COVID pandemic. Nowadays, the consumers are shifting to hygienically processed product foods with health benefits. With vast range of agro products, India can become kitchen to entire world. The challenges that we are facing to produce the enough food to provide safe and quality food, healthy and nutritious food to the population in near future. We have to provide food security in general, nutritional and healthy security in particular to the country through the need-based research and innovations in the field of agriculture and food processing sectors. Friends, while going to the brochure, I have seen that the technical presentations in the conference is on the following various sub-themes, which include novel and emerging adaptable food processing technologies, food additives, bioprocessing, eat right and eat safe, dietary supplement, food authentic, then farmer-centric food processing, food nutritional security, smart protein, food and agro entrepreneurship, etc. But here on this occasion, I would like that my concern is regarding the food waste also. I appeal to all the resource person and the participant to focus on this food wastage also. It is observed that hunger kills more people than AIDS, malaria, and terrorism combined. It's a course website of the Robin Hood Army, a non-profit that aims at eliminating hunger by eliminating food waste. Indians waste as much food as the whole United Kingdom consumes. Food waste is an alarming issue in India. So, along with the other topics, the food waste should also be discussed, and what are the remedies for that should be suggested by the experts and the resource persons. I congratulate friends to all the participants for participating in this mega event. I wish all the best for the successful of this 2 days conference and hope that fruitful deliberations will be there in the 2 days of the conference. I'm thankful for inviting me for such a great food convention. I wish all the best for the success of convention. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your articulative and compendious words of wisdom. And we all congratulate Sangram for bagging the best logo prize. So now moving ahead, I request Dr. Nandini Shetty, Joint Secretary, AFSTI, to announce the AFSTI awards. Over to you, madam.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. It's my honor to announce the AFSTI award, which is awarded every year to various applicants. There are 18 categories, and I will announce the name awardee category wise. First, we would be announcing the fellow STI, and this year we have 2 people, and that is Dr. Giridhar Parvatam, Senior Principal Scientist, CSIR CFTRI Mysore. Congratulations, sir. Yeah. Next fellow is
What they're doing.
Congratulate Dr. Giridhar Parvatam.
Next slide.
The next awardee is Dr. Bhaskaran V, former Chief Scientist, CSIR CFTRI Mysore. I congratulate you also. The next award is Dr. H.A.B. Patpia, Food Industry Management Award. And this goes to Managing Director, Pastor Food India Private Limited, Navsari, Gujarat. Congratulations, sir. Is Dr. Jayant Moses, Assistant Professor, CMNSP. Congratulations, sir. Goes to Dr. D.D. Vadikar, Head Grain Science and Technology Division, DRDO, DFRL, Mysore. Congratulations, sir. Award goes to Dr. Ashutosh A. Ainanda, Principal Scientist, CSIR CFTRI Mysore. Congratulations, sir. Dr. D.B. Wakande Excellence Award is Dr. Ashok B. Raj, Principal, MIT College of Food Technology, Aurangabad. Congratulations to you, sir. The award Subhash Bhatnagar Memorial Award goes to Mr. Shiv Kumar MC, CSIR CFTRA Mysore. A hearty congratulations to you, sir. Dr. Lakshmana JH, Technical Officer B, and team has Dr. Joseph Kingston and Dr. A.D. Semwal from DRDO DFRL. Professor J.S. Sidhu Award goes to Dr. Rajan Sharma, Principal Scientist, NDRI, Karnal. Congratulations, sir. The Best Student Award goes to Mr. Shubhra Shekhar, BE Food Technology, St. Longwal Institute of Engineering and Technology, Longwal. Congratulations to you. K.R. Bhattacharya Memorial Travel Grant is for Miss Amrita Ray, Senior Research Fellow at CSIR CFTRA, Mysore. Congratulations, Amrita Ray. For Tech Private Limited, Bengaluru. A hearty congratulations to you, Dr. Scholarship goes zone wise, and we have Shubham Sharma from Northeast Zone, Tejpur University, Tejpur, Assam. Congratulations, Shubham. And the same award in another candidate is Ribuk Salam from Northeast Zone, Tejpur University, Tejpur, Assam. Congratulations, Ribuk Salam. South Zone, Mahalakshmi S. MOP Vaishnavi College for Women, Chennai. Congratulations, Mahalakshmi. And Sindhuja Tia from South Zone, MOP Vaishnavi again, College of Women, Chennai. Congratulations, Sindhuja. And moving on to the next IFI Best Feature article, we have functional beverages in this fruitful sector of fruit and vegetable processing industry. And we have Rizgan Sevan and et al. From IIHR Bangalore. Congratulations for the team. And under the category of JFST Best Research Article, under Food Science, Yang et al. For insoluble dietary fibers from soya hull regulating the gut microbiota in vitro and increase the abundance of bifidobacterials in lactobacillus. And the next category is food technology, and we have traits for legume flour as a natural coloring component in pasta production. Congratulations to the team. Section we have V. Preto et al. For relationship between color and betaline content in different thermally treated beetroot products. Congratulations to the team. The most cited research paper award from JFST during the last 5 years goes to Sethi et al. For plant-based milk alternative as an emerging segment of functional beverage. I congratulate the entire team. Okay, I congratulate all the winners and thank you.
Thank you, madam, and congratulations to all the winners. So moving ahead, we have Dr. Bhagwatji Karan, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Government of India, as a chief guest for today's event. A pediatric surgeon by profession, Dr. Karad has received his education from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad, and College of Physicians and Surgeons, Mumbai University, Mumbai. He was elected to the Rajya Sabha in April 2020 from Maharashtra. He has served as the mayor of Aurangabad twice from 1999 to 2000 and 2006 to 2007. He is an organizational person of the BJP of Maharashtra from Aurangabad. He was a director of the Rural Electrification Corporation, Government of India. In July 2020, he became the member of Committee on Petroleum and Natural Gas, Consultative Committee for the Ministry of Power and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. He was a president of various clubs like the Lions Club Aurangabad from 2009 to 2010, served as the General Secretary IMA Aurangabad 1990, Treasurer Indian Academy of Pediatrics 1992, and advisor to Work Hard Foundation. He has proactively organized surgical camps for children, distributed seeds to poor farmers belonging to the Aurangabad district, and has distributed food, sanitizer, and transport to migrant laborers when the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world. Currently, he is serving as the Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. It's a privilege to welcome you, Dr. Karad. Now I invite His Highness, Dr. Karad, to enlighten us on today's eve. Over to you, sir.
Respected dignitaries, food scientists, and all my dear friends, I hope you are keeping healthy. I am happy to addressing the 28th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists. The 28th annual event is a symbol of association consistency, and I am even happier to discuss the subject of sustainability in the agro-food economy and industry. I believe that this subject holds importance in multiple avenues, right from sustainability and environment to the food security and health of all our brothers and sisters. India has had a growing food production since 1970s, and the future has its own special set of demands from us. This has been due to the essential contribution of the food scientists in India's history, such that today India not only produces for itself but also exports. In the coming time, more and more people will be living in cities. Enough efficient and sustainable production of food by our farmer will be an important goal in the coming years. Precision farming with the use of technology is one fact of the plan. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Government of India has taken many steps to prepare our farmers for the future. As mentioned by Honorable Prime Minister, that the government will not stop till our farmers earn double amount of their income. Naturally, the contribution of the food scientists and the food processing industry is essential for the same. These initiatives have also kept in mind the food processing sector. All these actions have been taken with the larger idea of making an Atmanirbhar Bharat. and hence I would like to specifically mention a few schemes. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana, Pradhan Mantri formalization of micro and food processing enterprises, one district, one product. Agriculture Infrastructure Fund, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, production linked incentives for food processing industries. Many similar initiatives have been also taken in the various sectors that will help the food sector develop in a sustainable way. I am happy to learn that you will be discussing some very important issues to achieve this goal in the next few days. To that end, I have one suggestion to all of you. I advise that you all should use your vast network to inform more and more people, farmers and industry members about various benefits that they can get from the government of India. The government is doing many things for this sector and you all should help us in spreading the word. Like our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji mentioned, it is important for us to encourage each farmer to practice chemical-free and organic farming. And I am sure that you all will work equally hard to make this farming more and more productive. Truly, the importance of health has been seen you all of us during the pandemic. Going ahead, we must be looking forward creating a successful but also more sustainable and healthy India. This will truly make us and our country Atmanirbhar. With this, I congratulate you all and I hope that you all have a great year ahead. Thanking you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and enlightening the audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Honorable Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai, Professor A.B. Pandit with us. May I now invite Professor Pandit to deliver his words of wisdom on today's eve to our virtual gathering. Over to you, Professor Pandit.
Yeah, thank you. I was not able to unmute myself. Thank you very much. Honorable Dr. Karad, he is no stranger to ICT because his ward is an ICT and he knows ICT very well. So I'm very happy to be part of this and I'll be giving a general talk at 11:30 as scheduled. But so I don't want to spend more time in this inaugural session because this inaugural session is basically trying to decide or elaborate the kind of topics and areas which are going to be covered. And as correctly pointed out by Dr. Karad, the most important for us to consider are the factors which will strengthen the earning capability of our farmers. Because whatever you say, even in the manufacturing sector, agricultural sector contributes maximum and it is relatively unorganized sector exploited by big landowners and landlords and are driven, the policies are driven by them. In spite of that, using our technological innovations and technological capabilities, how we can allow the farmer to generate income in excess of rupees 1 lakh per acre should be our target. What sort of crops, what sort of food processing techniques, what sort of distributed treatment techniques are secondary revolution in terms of agricultural revolution, which I consider is food processing part of it. And that is where the technological innovation or technological contribution will come, which will also involve a significant amount of cooperative movement, as has been done. And Maharashtra is well known for a very strong cooperative movement, very similar to Gujarat, as a result of which we should be in a position to exploit these technological interventions which are required from our part from time to time. And I'm sure these deliberations or seminars which will discuss all these issues, and I will also talk about the concept of energy and the usage of energy in agricultural sector and how one can optimize that during my talk at 11:30 or 12. So I wish all those who are participating in this particular conference to have meaningful and concrete deliberations, which will allow them to take something back and contribute their might in terms of technological inputs, which is currently minimal, if not totally lacking in some sectors of agriculture. It requires various scientists, food technologists, agriculture scientists to come together and form a coherent strategy and contribute towards a common goal to enhance India's productivity, agriculture productivity, and food processing capabilities. This should be our final objective and final aim, and I'm sure this particular conference will at least try to address this partially, if not completely. And I look forward to these deliberations and wish the conference participants, organizers, a great success. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry I had a lecture till 10:30. That's why I joined late. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. Now I invite Honorable Treasurer, AFSTI, Dr. Naveen Shivana, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ritika. It is my pleasure and privilege to propose vote of thanks to this online August gathering of inauguration and AFSTI award function of 28th ICFOST. On behalf of AFSTI Central Executive Committee and all members, I extend my grateful thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Bhagwat Ji, Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, for gracing the inaugural function of 28th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists. It has been our pleasure to have with us guest of honor, Dr. Anirudh Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT Mumbai. Thank you very much, sir, for your nice remarks. It was a grateful and a first experience to have online with us our beloved directors, Dr. Sridevi Annapurna Madam, CSIR CFTRI, Mysuru. Thank you, Madam, for your gracious presence and your remarks on 28th ICFOST. I also thank Dr. R. Kumar, our beloved Associate Director, DFRL Mysuru, for his gracious presence and his remarks on 28th ICFOST. We thank Professor Pramod, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, for his gracious presence and his remarks on 28th ICFOST. My thanks and respects are due to our beloved President, Dr. Uday S. Annapure, President AFSTI, for his presence and for the welcome address. I also thank Dr. Vikas Singh Chauhan, Honorary Secretary, for enlightening us about 28th ICFOST. My thanks are due to Dr. Nandini P. Shetty, Honorary Joint Secretary, for her presence and for announcement of the prestigious AFSTA Awards for the year 2020. I also take this opportunity to thank all our CEC members and Dr. Shuprada Nischala and Dr. B.K. Sakle, presidents of Aurangabad, and Shubha Madam, president of Mumbai chapter, for their help. By the help of and support of persons involved from our IT team for the Zoom link and audio visual live streaming in AFSTI official YouTube channel. I thank them all for their activities. As no program could become successful with a single person, so I extend my big thanks to one and all who are watching the program online. Thank all those who directly or indirectly supported this event, especially our sponsors. And special thanks to our anchorer, Ms. Ritika Joshi, and AFSTI office staff members. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request you all to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you all for your time and attention. Now we take a break, and please do join us for the first convention talk of the day to be chaired by Professor Anna Pure at 11:30 a.m. Thank you all.
Rima madam's last. Yes, I got that. Yes.